How's everybody doing? Tinkering with Harleys. First, I want to thank those of you who have subscribed, and if you watch these videos and enjoy them, by all means, please subscribe. Well, last video we did, we were putting the heads on the new motor, so that's all done. Now we're going to put the rocker boxes on, so we'll get right to it. Okay, now what I did here is on the bench so you could see it partially. I've got the rocker box partially together. I don't have the top box on itself, but I got the guts inside it. And on this side, there is nothing together. You got the bottom box, you got the top box, you got all your hardware, your breather, O-rings, rocker support plate, rocker arms, and gaskets. So I figured I'd show all this to you before I started, because sometimes if you've never done this before and you see all the hardware that goes with this, it might be a little bit intimidating. So I just figured I'd show you. So we'll get to putting this thing together now. Okay, you can see I got the front rocker box on already. This is the hard one to get on. And I actually shot this one, but it didn't come out very well, so we saved it for the second one. Now, this is the gasket for the bottom side, and right here it says rear. And this part here on the gasket, right there, has to cover that area right there. That's where it comes out the breather tube. So we'll get around the other side and we'll put it on. Now, again, right here is where you want this piece to cover. And the other thing you want to do, if you're ever doing this, you want to make sure you have a shop service manual for your bike. I mean, it's the Bible. It'll tell you how to do everything. Next thing we're going to do is get the lower rocker box, and we're going to put it on. So we're going to slip it on over here like this. Get everything lined up. The easiest way to do this is to put the smaller ones, the shorter bolts in first, because the ones back here, you can't really see very well. If you get two of these started, it'll line the rest of them up. Okay, now there's 6 bolts that hold this lower rocker box in. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these are 7/16. Now you want to put blue Loctite on these before you install them, running down finger tight. Now they have to be tightened in sequence, and that's what we're going to do now. They get tightened from 10 to 14 pounds. I've got this set on 14 pounds. So you do them a quarter of a turn at a time. There's 1. Now to get this one, you gotta have an extension to get down there on it. Turn of the quarter of a turn. Then we come over here to this one. Okay. 3, 4. It's a quarter there. 5. Quarter there. And 6 is this one here. Quarter turn. Now we come back to number 1. And the reason you do it this way is you want this to flatten out as evenly as possible. Okay, that one's torqued. Now we have to put the extension back on to get to the one that's right underneath, just into the frame. And once you get it on there, you're good. Okay, that's good. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Then you're going to take the extension off to get 5 and 6. Because they're right under the frame. It's 5. And that's 6. And what I usually do is I run them again, so we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, the lower rocker box is torqued on. Now what we're going to do is, right here there is an O-ring. We're going to take this little O-ring out of here and throw it away. Okay, this is the O-ring we're going to be putting it right in here. And again, like I said, that's for the breather. Now that that's in there, we're going to put the rocker support plate on the rocker box. Line everything up, and the way you want to do this, these touch the valves. And this side is for the push rods. Okay, so you get it lined up as best you can. You take your bolts and you run them down there like that. You get one started, get the one started on the other side so it's nice and even. And once that starts, you can put the other 2 in, because everything should line up now. Okay, now we got them snugged up. We got these rocker bolts, or the rocker arm bolts snug up. Now we're going to take and we're going to tighten them in sequence. This one is number 1, right here in back. On this side, number 2. This is number 3 over here, and this is number 4 over here. And they get tightened down 18 to 22 pounds. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it again. I always run them twice. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you got to use an extension on these because you can't get the ratchet underneath or the torque wrench underneath the frame. Now we're ready to put the head breather in. Now this is the head breather we're putting in. This is an S&S. This works a lot better than the stock head breather, and this is all made out of billet. And this has got a it separates the oil and the vapor, but it's got like a reed in it, so that works. Now the problem with it is this is the stock bolt for the other one, and this is the bolt that is for the S&S. So you got to kind of maneuver these around to get them installed. So I'll show you how to do that. It's kind of a trick to it. So we'll get right to that. Okay, like I said, there's getting these bolts in is a little bit more difficult. So what you do is you get the gasket on the bottom of this and then put that back bolt through it. And then you kind of wiggle it and maneuver it in there and get it in. Then you put the front bolt in, make sure the gasket's lined up. And hand tighten them if you can. Now this back one here is right dead underneath the frame. Okay, so you get these finger tight, and because they're longer, you can't run them all the way down with your finger. So you use this and this to run them down to snug them up. And then we're able to put a torque on this front one here, but on the rear one, I sincerely doubt I'm going to be able to get my torque wrench on there, or my inch-pound wrench. And these, again, like I said, torque down to 90 to 100 and 120 inch-pounds. So we'll get them torqued down. The one underneath the frame, we're going to have to take a best guess at it. Okay, that's 120 on that one. I'm gonna have to take an Allen wrench and get it in there. There we go. And take the best guess on that. And I'm gonna guess that's about 100 pounds or 100 inch-pounds. Feels about the same on the other one. And then you have to get the damn thing out. And that's it. That's how you install those. So now we'll go ahead and we'll get the rocker covers on, and we're going to be done. Okay, now we're going to put the top cover gasket on it. Now, here you can see there's a little cutout on the gasket right here. That's also right here on the rocker box. So you slip it over like this. Get it all lined up. And now we're going to put the rocker box on. That's looking pretty good. So you take one of your bolts, the center one, and you start it in there. Hold it in place. And then you throw the long ones in. Everything's clearing the way it should. Now these take a 3/8. These are nice chrome bolts I got for the rocker boxes. Since I put chrome head bolts on it, I wanted to put chrome rocker bolts on it. I tried to clean the other ones up, but they were too far gone. So you wind these down. Okay, now you snug these all up in the order, and now we're going to torque them. They torque to 15 to 18 pounds. And we start with the center one. That's number 1. That's 1. Number 2 is dead center on this side. That's 2. 3 is up over here. That one's good. 4 is down on this side in the corner. That's 4. 5 is up here in this corner. It's that one, and 6 is this corner. Okay, we're going to do it again. I always run them twice, like I said. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's it. So that's how you put the rocker boxes on. Now I hope this helps somebody. I want to thank you all for watching, and until next time, everybody be safe out there.